philosophy. And recently I found my love towards God, because that's another topic if we...
No, let's fucking go, man.
Let's
I'm
go for
kind
it.
of fascinated by it.
Yeah.
Because, like, we both grew up in Puttaparthi. It was a very, very spiritual place. Like, we were allowed to think a few thoughts. That's how closed it was. And then, of course, after that, when you come out, you rebelliously become an atheist.
Exactly, yeah.
Right? But then, when I was an atheist, now I like to believe I'm agnostic in the sense that I will take what I like from religion, otherwise I won't. But as an atheist, you envy the people who believe in God because they have a certain sanity, right? There is, I feel like they don't have as many mental health issues as people who are atheist or whatever. What do you think?
See, that's what, when you lose your faith or belief in God. See, I lost my belief in God because I grew up in a house where I was told, I was God fearing అంటారు కదా, గాడ్ ఫియరింగ్ ఎక్కువ ఉండేది. దేవుడు కళ్ళు పోతాయి లెంపలేసుకో ఈ స్పేస్లో మాట్లాడినప్పుడు యాజ్ కిడ్స్ యు ఆర్ వెరీ క్యూరియస్ అండ్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఆల్ సార్ట్స్ ఆఫ్ క్వశ్చన్స్, బట్ అడక్కు క్వశ్చన్స్ అవన్నీ జస్ట్ షట్ యర్ మౌత్ అండ్ ప్రే టు గాడ్ ఇలా ఉండేది. బట్ వన్స్ ఐ మూవ్ టు హైదరాబాద్ వెన్ ఐ వాజ్ ఆన్ మై ఓన్, I completely became an atheist. I was like, okay, this is what I was forced to believe all of my life, right? Let's say fuck it and let's not, there is no God. I've decided that. And it weirdly came into my experience in 2017, 18, 19, from 2018 actually, because I lost faith in God, I lost belief in God. I was like, only man, our reality, what we do is only matters. At the end of the day, there is no guiding force or anything. Once you're dead, that's all. There's nothing about it, there's nothing more about it. But weirdly, when I saw my success with Kshanam, and I saw kind of a dip while making Krishna and his Leela, because that film took a lot of time to make. For 6 to 8 months it was stalled. And
After it got ready, so I didn't know where my life was going, and I didn't know if I can sustain this career for a long time, because money and all is not how it is supposed to be for a grown-up man, right? You still have to depend on your parents sometimes. So it was all, I was going through all of this weird shifts, and I don't know how, but there is something, I believed in hope. Hope, I didn't lose hope, but there came a point where even I lost that hope, that dark phase where you think that nothing is going to happen, this is it, this is how it ends, it's done, this is how it's going to end. It gave me that kind of a feeling. But thankfully Srikanth again, he that's why he's like my mentor kind of a person. He took me to Goa and we were on the beach, and and that was like a very enlightening experience, and something changed in me that day. And I was like, okay, fuck everything, fuck success or failure or whatever it is. My life is bigger than the work that I do, and I have more to my life than just films. These are just part of my life, but I cannot let them decide how I live my life, or my state of mind, or my happiness or sadness or whatever it is. So that was like kind of an enlightening experience. And after that, there was so much love flowing towards me from my wife and my friends, that at a point I was not ready to receive that love. I was so closed, because మొత్తం ఓపెన్ చేసి రిసీవ్ చేసుకోవడానికి కొన్నిసార్లు భయం వేస్తుంది, బికాస్
you need guts for that.
you need guts to receive love. So
because at some point you feel you don't deserve it probably.
Exactly.
Pressure
Or you feel the responsibility of love, that I have to give back as much.
Exactly. All that fears. అన్నీ దాటి love came into my life, and then I tracked back love, and suddenly it felt like there was some higher power that was guiding me through.
Nice.
No, but just going back, so then did you are you now back into like you like the comfort of believing in God or some sort of spirituality?
I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual. There are different stories of God that we have in religions, but Shiva, of course, when you start meditating, it all starts with Shiva, because it's the absolute nothingness that
everything we see right now is created out of that nothingness before the bang happened. And so you kind of try to get to that still space where you don't have even a flicker of your thought in your mind. It's not like you would control it, but you just close your eyes and sit down. You just let everything pass through. Like how ఈ చెవిలోంచి విని చెవిలోంచి వదిలేమంటారు కదా. So if you just make yourself hollow, you'll just go into a kind of a silence, and that comes with a lot of practice. I practiced a lot, but now I'm off practice lately. Now if I sit, I can't even sit for about more than 15-20 minutes, but there were times where I used to meditate for 45 minutes, 1 hour.
Nice.
Straight. Yeah, so once I started meditating, it was so blissed out. I used to just laugh like I was stoned out for no reason, without any substance, I was so happy. In general, you don't need a reason to be happy, right? So I became so playful and shit like that. So that way meditation helps a lot when it comes to creativity, because your creativity flows to you, or it presents itself to you when you are least disturbed.
Correct.
By any of your fears or your thoughts or your self-doubt.
Yeah.
ఇవన్నీ ఏంటంటే these are the blocks that we put in front of ourselves in the path that we are trying to go to, the place, the destination that we're trying to go to. But these are the blocks that we put for ourselves.
Correct.
I think meditation helps you clear those blocks, and you start reading about Shiva. You get, at least I got fascinated about his life and the stories that were around him. I was only trying to read between the lines, because not every story is the way it seems to be, right? Sometimes మనకి ఏమంటే దాని వర్షన్స్ చెప్తారు. It could actually mean something. It could mean something
with some other purpose also.
Yeah, because they say Shiva, Shakti, all of these, it boils down to plus minus electron, proton, neutron, atom.
Yeah.
You can just draw parallels to that if you dig deep into that subjects, which I did a lot. And I used to read a lot of books on spirituality, a lot of different spiritual teachers at the time. Everybody has their own expression, but ultimately everybody is saying the same thing. They're talking about the same thing.
Correct.
That one energy, that one power, we don't know what it is, that's guiding us, or that's the reason for our existence, maybe. What we create here, again, it's all just a speck of the dust. Inta pedda universe lo.
Yeah.
But I think recently, a couple of years back, I guess 2022, Krishna, like Lord Krishna, he started kind of catching my attention.
Okay. After you met Krishna and his Leela.
Yeah, much after I made Krishna.
Maybe he watched it after 2 years. Satellite final journey.
That moment of realization when I was thinking about Krishna and his play or his Leela or whatever, and I was like, అసలు ఏం ఆలోచించి పెట్టావు నువ్వు కృష్ణ అండ్ హిస్ లీలా అని?
యూనివర్సల్ కనెక్షన్.
నువ్వు పెట్టిన టైటిల్ చాలా చిన్న స్టోరీకి తీసుకెళ్ళి పెట్టావు అది, బట్ యాక్చువల్లీ ఇట్స్ మచ్ మోర్ బిగర్ దెన్ దట్. యా